I don't know, man. None of it's good. This world could be fucking paradise. It could be paradise. All these fucking ideologies that you fucking troglodyte hairless half monkeys believe in turns this earth into a literal fucking hell. God promised us this land. Kill them and 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 them. I have money, so I'm worthwhile, and the rest of you suck. Slave, 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 slave. Suck my dick, and I'll give you $1 million. It's hell. It's hell. Could be paradise, but you make it hell. Very simple rule of thumb to understand how you are making it hell. Actively, you believe in a book that tells you everything that you enjoy doing is bad and will put you in the bad place. And everything that you hate doing is good and will put you in the good place. Have you ever stopped to consider, you motherless fuckers? Have you ever stopped to consider for 1 second that the fucking Bible was written by people? What a revelation, the Hat Man! I never thought about that before. No? Just like Cat in the Hat. Just like the Quran. Just like my baby book, which was written by my mama. Just like what's that fucking Batman book? Arkham Asylum was written by fucking people. No, it's the word of God. Well, wait a second. What hand is God using? And what pen is he using to write? And what thing is God writing upon? Oh, no. Well, wait a second. The Hat Man. You don't understand. It's inspired by God. Oh, was it? So some motherless fucker got to write the Book of Revelations where he sees Jeebus come down out of a cloud with a fucking double-edged sword coming out of his fucking mouth because he had a dream by day, and he writes it down, and 2,000 years later, people are still fucking reading it, so that makes it special. Sounds to me like social media. Sounds to me like a popularity contest. Because I have dreams way more fucked up than that. I've never bothered writing them down, and I've never bothered trying to market them as a fucking religion. Sounds to me like you all think that this is the inspired word of God because so many people have been reading it for so long. Best-selling book in all of history, the Hat Man. There has to be a reason. Yeah! You all feel guilty about being here and having a good time, so you're going to adopt an ideology that tells you that you're bad for doing it. There you go. That's the reason it's so fucking popular, because your hearts are fucking broken. They're black, broken, dislocated fucking things. You're an animal and you can't accept it. You need to feel special, but you don't know how. And yet you have powers that are far greater than any other animal on this fucking planet, and you don't know how to feel okay with that. You can do things no other animal can do, and you hate feeling pleasure over it because you know that really you're not special. And every time you try to do something, you just create more destruction and havoc. And you're always afraid of not having enough. And how come he has more than me? Go take his. You motherless fuckers. You see how broken and black and desperate and full of fear, envy, anger, and vitriol you all fucking are, I say, as I'm screaming at the fucking camera? Do you see what you are? Is my mirror shiny enough, or do I need to polish it and come on and do this again next week? You motherless fuckers. You have taken Eden and turned it into fucking hell. And that's where we all are. And that's where you'll remain. As long as you hate being alive, you will stay in hell. As long as you hate yourself, you will stay in hell. As long as you feel guilty for watching a fucking movie where two people are making out and a girl shows her tits, but you're okay watching a war movie where dudes are losing their fucking limbs, that's okay, but the other one, ooh, I get all shy. As long as that's the way you feel, you will live in hell. As long as you are afraid that you're not going to have enough, even though every day that goes by you have more than you could ever use, you will be in hell. As long as you envy your neighbor to the point of despotism, where you feel like it's okay to destroy his very reputation just to get some of what he has, you will stay in hell. As long as the only way you can elevate yourselves is by denigrating somebody else and calling them evil, even though you have never accomplished a fucking thing in your life, and the only way to elevate yourself is to show other people, look, I hate that guy. Look, I hate that guy. Polish up your good guy badge. As long as that's the only way you can feel good about yourself, you will live in hell. You are damned to hell. Nobody has placed you there. The devil hasn't stolen your soul. You have cursed yourselves. The world is what you have made it. Satan is a free agent, and he has many different faces. And when I look at it, he looks a lot like fucking you. Get another drink, because I'm probably gonna go on a rant first thing.
You're gonna go on a rant? Okay.
A rant. I'm angry, Harry. Very angry.
Good. It's about time you get angry.
I know. When I moved in here, I was such a fucking Buddhist.
Yeah, you've been a little passive lately.
Oh. Lately?
Lately.
I've been working my ass off. What the fuck you talking about? Passive. Suck my dick, bitch. How's that for passive?
Yeah, right. Maybe if it's big enough, we'll make you a porn star.
Yay!
You're not a porn star yet?
Not yet. Well, yeah, technically. I just don't make any money on it.
Oh, what do you do it for the kicks?
Just do it for the kicks.
Oh, I wish we could. What, any good throwaways?
Any what?
Good throwaways?
Good
rejects?
What do you mean good throwaways?
And your woman, your throwaways, rejects.
Oh yeah, I've rejected all of them, but
send them my way.
I'll send them your way.
I'm not picky.
I am no longer in touch with most of them.
Oh.
And when I say most of them, by that I mean any of them. And they do know I have video, and they're not afraid. They are.
So there it must be a comedy.
They are genuine whores. They just don't care. They're great. They're great. I only date genuine whores. Great women. Really great women. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, once again for watching the New World Order broadcast. We are coming to you live from the end of the world. I'm your host, The Hat Man. I am joined in the studio once again by Harry, the Tax Man. I have revealed to the world that I am in the business of making pornographic films. I just don't get paid. Interpret that how you will. And we are here today to discuss or disclose one big announcement, Harry. It finally happened.
What happened?
The New World Order broadcast has been officially banned from a social media platform.
Damn! What are they doing that for?
Now,
Send the agents over. I want some target practice.
the Asians. No. TikTok, a large majority of TikTok was bought out by a Jewish businessman.
Oh.
Yeah. So we can't blame China anymore. No. This is no longer Chinese censorship. This is good old-fashioned American censorship. Is the type of censorship when you're shitting on our allies like good old Israel, who can do no wrong before God and the prophet, Jesus Christ. And we have to back them up, Harry, because they're special people.
The Zionists again?
Well, I mean, listen, I can't think of any other reason why the New World Order was officially banned from TikTok, because we are up on every other single social media platform without issue. Now, are we shadow banned? The answer is yes.
Okay.
Are we respected? The answer is no. Are we able to do what we do without too much interference? The answer is yes. But every single week, when I started posting the clips for our new podcast on TikTok, I'd have between 1 and 3 violations every fucking week, Harry. Every goddamn week.
Well, there's a difference between respect and fear. And that's what Sammy the Bull said. So you want to join Sammy the Bull?
If I felt like... Listen, it's kind of like that line from the Marilyn Manson song. If the world had one neck, my hands would be upon it and I would choke all of you down. Absolutely. If there was one person at Twitter that was responsible for this outrage, I would go the Sammy the Bull route. Frankly, I think violence is a part of human nature. I think it's a fun part. And I have no problem exercising it when I feel that it's appropriate. So I would. But honestly, how do you get your hands around AI's neck? Because I know there's not a human being paying attention to us. It's just whoever set up the fucking program.
Yeah. An artificial program.
And other than the Zionism thing, I can't think of any reason why our channel was taken down. Aside from you saying all the time, income taxes are illegal and the 16th Amendment was never ratified. How do you respond, Harry?
Well, it's true, but otherwise I've proven it for 26 years and they haven't bothered me. So I must be right or I must be crazy.
But Harry, it doesn't matter if something's true.
No.
Here's what we are supposed to do, like good little boys and girls, in the cuckolded American nursery that we're all being raised in now. And I want to thank our social media overlords so much for protecting us from the dangers of the world, whether or not they may be true, and disallowing us to receive information whereupon we could form our own decisions because we might make the wrong one. So thank you for protecting us all from that. We sincerely appreciate it. What you're supposed to do, Harry, like a good little nursery boy or girl in the American democracy we're all living in, the technocracy, plutocracy, apparent democracy we're all living in, is here's what social media's business model is. Basically, every television studio, whatever, movie studio, what's their biggest cost?
The biggest talk?
The biggest cost. What's the biggest thing that comes out of their bottom line?
Money?
Yeah, that's what a bottom line is. In other words, you run a business. Okay. What's your biggest cost if you're a movie studio? What's most of your
It
bills?
would be labor.
No, it's making the fucking movies, man.
Yeah.
It costs like $150 million to make a movie, and then, you just cross your fingers and hope you get that back.
Well, it's a write-off.
It's a write-off, but if you don't make at least $200 million, you fucked up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying? So here's social media. Here's what they've done. They've decided, let's do the same thing as a television studio, except we're not going to make any of the content. You can do it for free. We're not going to pay you unless you get insanely popular. We're not going to pay you, but we are going to advertise. Therefore, you've cut out your biggest cost, and you still get to sell advertising. Now, Harry, what they want to do, what they want all of us to do, the type of content they want us to create. See, people think like these fucking social justice warriors and these woke assholes. Here's what they all think. Oh, you got kicked off. Good. I don't like your content. You're saying things I disagree with. Dude, the company doesn't give a fuck. They don't even agree with you. This is what the company does. They lick their finger, they stick it in the air, and they see which way the wind's blowing. And right now, it's blowing your way. And tomorrow, it might be blowing my way. But whichever way it's blowing, that's the way we got to do it, because we want to sell advertising, Harry. Advertising.
That sounds like yesterday with the No King's Day. And all those idiots out there protesting, and the social media is putting it out there, because that's the thing today. I was out in Milford, I seen all those people there, but I have noticed one thing. Most of the protesters are women.
Yeah, they don't have jobs.
They don't know what it is to survive in this world.
No, it's not that. It's that they got all the free time in the world, and that's what they do to make friends.
Or they make friends, or they got husbands that support them, and they got sponsors, and they don't take responsibility for themselves.
And Mary goes to Mabel. Hey, what'd you do last weekend? Oh, I was at the No Kings protest. It was fantastic. We had 150 people on the streets of Milford. And Mabel goes, well, good. At least you're keeping busy. That's great. That's good. At least you're keeping busy.
Yeah.
Are you having an effect? No. The Uniparty is still going to do whatever they do.
Oh, it's like playtime in kindergarten.
Time to make friends.
Yeah. Oh, I got to feel important, so I got to get together with my friends. I'm not doing anything, so I might as well make some noise.
Might as well. Let's get together and we'll do a little arts and crafts, and we'll make some little signs, and we'll wave them in the air as the cars drive by. Don't worry about people are trying to focus on driving. See if you can distract them. If you cause an accident, it was for a good cause. And if the little child dies, it's because you needed people to know that you think Trump is a king and we shouldn't have that. Now, all the totalitarian shit that Trump's doing right now, it's okay if people get in a car wreck because you're making a nuisance of yourself on a public street. But when Biden's doing it, listen, you got to shut your fucking mouth because I agree with his politics. Now, as far as TikTok goes, here's the politics TikTok agrees with. Here we go. Are you ready? Here's TikTok's politics and every other single social media platform in existence. I don't want to spend money creating content. You losers do it.
Unpaid labor.
Unpaid labor. And you're also vain, like me, that you're gonna do it. But if our advertisers start complaining, if there's an episode of the New World Order where somebody in a fucking fedora is bullshitting about Zionism being basically systemic of the same thing that all religions use to fucking destroy civilization eventually. I didn't describe that properly. We'll get into it. If you're sitting there bitching about Zionism and a Coca-Cola ad shows up, and you're part of the marketing team for Coca-Cola, you're going to go, hey, my Coca-Cola ad showed up while this crazy person in a black fedora was screaming about Zionism. We are going to pull our advertising. Now, it's not like this happened. It's that they don't want to deal with it. So anything that is a human thought, which is, I assume, why everybody's on social media, so we can share our thoughts with each other. Anything that's anti which way the wind is blowing now is anathema to advertisers. So if you're wondering about the politics of TikTok or Instatwats or Fache Book or the Tweety Twats, that's their politics. Keep the advertisers happy. Keep the content coming, because we got a carrot on a stick. There's some kids that are fucking 16 years old that are making a shitload of money. Maybe. But it's a good carrot. Keep it on the stick. Keep churning out your content, but you gotta make it safe for Coca-Cola. Now, when a new regime comes into office, Harry, maybe being pro-Zionism will not be the thing to do, because they'll be like, wait a second, they did commit a genocide against the Palestinian people. So now you have to say that. Otherwise, we're going to ban your channel because Coca-Cola is threatening to pull their revenue. So if you want to know the politics of these technocratic plutocracy, plutocrats, technological plutocrats? Yeah, we'll say that. That is their politics. Whatever makes me money. Zuckerberg banned the fucking laptop story on Fache Book, and then he was at Trump's inauguration. And then a year later, Harry, after we've been speculating about how our channel is probably being shadow banned on every single platform, I get a message from Fache Book. Hey, buddy. Guess what? We're no longer shadow banning your content. We never told you that we were suppressing your content, but we're going to send you this congratulatory message. Hey, guess what? Now we're not. Guess what happened to our Facebook page after we got that message, Harry?
They shut it down?
No, the numbers are going up.
Oh, okay.
Numbers are going up. We went from 40 to 70-something followers. Now we have videos that are getting 900 views on Facebook. That's more than we ever got on TikTok in any case.
So why am we getting a percentage of the cut of Coca-Cola?
I'm actually not sure how that works on Facebook. The point is, I didn't start this because I expected it to make any money. There's no business model. I spent $1,000 and got some equipment, and I thought it would be fun to do. And it is. It is. I'm having fun. I get to take my pseudo-racist, according to all of you, apparently, rants about Israel, and I get to throw them up on the fucking internet. How are you enjoying your higher gas prices? Guess who did that? Was it Trump? Was it Bibi? Was it both? You tell me.
Whatever. Whoever's running the show. They're all clowns.
You know who's running the show? The almighty dollar.
Oh, money.
Money and power, baby.
What was that in the movie Cabaret? Money makes the world go round.
Is that where that quote's from?
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. That's got to be way older than the movie Cabaret.
Yeah. Money makes the world go round. That was in a movie.
They can't have coined it.
Yeah.
It's got to be an old quote. I don't know, man. So, the New World Order, our channel, is officially banned on TikTok. Now, Harry, here's the thing that I hate about their fucking AI. I don't know what the fuck TikTok is doing. They're fucking nuts. First of all, I couldn't appeal it. I appealed every single banned video that we got. In the beginning, I won all of them. Then 4 weeks in, or 6 weeks in, or 8 weeks in, or something like that, I lost my first appeal. And then we did our last full episode, which was 2 weeks ago. We took a little vacation. And it was, the name of the episode was Leaving the U.S. Within 2 days, I had 3 violations, and I lost all 3 of them. Now, what were we talking about? That life in other countries, life elsewhere, China,
you're moving
may
to
be
China.
better than living here? Maybe we're experiencing more censorship, political discordance, and economic hardship than other countries that America likes to demonize within their narrative and propaganda. That's what we were talking about. Oh, guess we shouldn't have talked about that.
Well, maybe it's better living in China.
Maybe it is.
Bye.
Someday I will have the money to live wherever I want and move there. It's not about living wherever you want, because this is the most expensive place to fucking live. What you have to spend versus what you get. This has to be number 1 or number 2. But the money to move, that's the thing. Someday I'll have it, and I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge, dude. I'm not staying here. Fuck this shit. This is ridiculous. Well, I can't have an opinion about Bibi? I can't have an opinion about what they're doing to the Palestinians? We can't have an adult conversation about it? We can't make some jokes about a horrendous genocide that's occurring in the world? No, we get punished for that. But the people that are doing it, they get our money. The people that are actually killing other people, they get your tax dollars. The people that are talking about it, oh, they get banned on the internet.
Yeah.
Tell me that's justice.
Well, war is profitable.
Yes, it is. It's just another selling flesh game. It's almost like the opposite of prostitution. In one, you're selling flesh for pleasure, and the other one, you're selling flesh at a meat grinder. They're both very profitable.
Don't tell Finkelstein.
Make some cheeseburgers.
We won't talk about Finkelstein.
We're already banned on TikTok. We may as well. Fuck it. Let's talk about everything we've been trying to shut up about. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Class warfare. Trump's a fascist. The right wing is a militant fucking organization that is completely seduced by religious ideology, wants to see the end of the world so that Jesus Christ will come back. Think about that. This fucking Pete Hegseth guy really wants the end of the world to come about. I'm pretty sure he said it. Because if the end of the world, if World War III happens, he's convinced that Jesus Christ will come out of the clouds and save all the righteous people.
So he's a born-again Christian.
Oh, and he wants World War III because he wants to see Jeebus. Personally, now call me crazy. Personally, I would rather not see World War III. Does that make me crazy?
No.
Maybe I just don't love our Lord and Savior, Jeebus Christ, as much as everybody else does. But personally, I would rather see the human race survive and the world go on.
Maybe you don't believe in fairy tales.
What fairy tale, Harry? It's there's undisputed evidence that Jesus is going to come back if we have World War III. It's not like you're all going to die and nothing else will happen.
And Santa Claus is going to visit you tonight.
Is he? What's he going to give me?
I don't know.
Oh.
I know the Easter Bunny is coming soon.
That's true.
We're having Passover soon. We have Lent, Passover, Easter.
Mm.
And all the comics are coming out.
Mm. All the imaginary friends.
All the imaginary friends.
All the imaginary friends are coming out. It's that time of year again. Oh my God. I don't know, man.
Well, you know, Passover is falling on April 1st. April Fool's Day.
Mm.
What's that telling you?
Passover's on April 1st this year?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty funny. I don't know, man. Like, so, I mean, everybody's like, you're paranoid that you're being shadow banned. And then Facebook admits that they've been shadow banning us. And then next week, our numbers start shooting through the roof. We're going from getting like 5 to 10 views per reel on our clips at a stagnant, I think, 43 followers. And then in a few weeks, we jump up to over 75 and we're getting like 900 views on some of our fucking videos. After that, hey, you're no longer shadow banned. Now, YouTube, oh, you're paranoid. Maybe your show's just not any good. Hey, listen, fuckface. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. But it's kind of weird that the one platform that admits that they shadow banned us told us, yeah, we're not going to do it anymore. And all of a sudden, now we're having organic growth. And the other ones don't say anything. And our numbers just went way down. We still get new followers on YouTube, but all of our videos have 0 views. Tell me how that's fucking possible.
Conspiracy. Oh, dirty word, conspiracy.
Why would you follow a channel if you've never viewed any of its videos? That's weird. Fuck them.
And we don't get no comments.
Make safe content so that we can sell advertising to Coca-Cola. That's your job. No, we're not going to pay you. You get the ego gratification of pretending that you're being seen by other people. That's what it's all about. Welcome to the American dream. You see the carrot? Keep chasing it. You're not getting any closer. Run faster. You'll get it eventually. There's no such thing as poor people in this country. Just temporarily embarrassed millionaires. Just try harder. You'll get the carrot. Keep going, buddy. You're doing good. You fucking cunts.
What, you selling crypto coins? Gee, that's all make-believe.
Harry, tell me what in this world is this world of human beings, the human world. Tell me what's not make-believe. Tell me something real. Tell me something true. I'm listening.
I like to know myself.
No good examples. Well, so the New World Order is now defunct. On the one channel, we were actually getting up there. We were up for 4 months. I think we were about 380 followers. Some of our videos were starting to hit that 350, 400, 450 view benchmark where you know you're kind of starting to break out. And, just deleted. They didn't want us talking about how much it sucks to be here, I guess.
They don't like the competition.
It's not competition. They can't sell the advertise. Their algorithm is set up in such a way with the AI that it's so, the guardrails are so close together. You got to walk like a straight and narrow. I am here to sell Coca-Cola. That's what I'm here to do. If that's the mentality you have, you'll be fine. You'll do very well. I don't think that's what we're here to do.
Well,
are you here to sell Coca-Cola, Harry?
No, I don't like Coca-Cola.
What are we selling?
Coca-Cola is made out of petroleum products and they're poisoning you.
Fuck you, Coca-Cola.
Same thing with Pepsi. They poisoned our food and they poisoned the air. They poisoned everything. Our ice cream is all chemicals.
Wait a second. Did they poison my cigarettes?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
why do you think they don't put the list of what's in the cigarettes?
Do they? Do they not?
They don't. They took all the chemicals that was back in the 40s.
I think you're right.
What are we going to do with that? They said, well, we'll put all waste products in tobacco, but we won't list them. So you don't know what you're smoking.
I feel strong.
I've had to smoke the real shit, the real marijuana, Mary Jane.
I can't handle that.
But
shit
now
anymore.
they poison that too. They want to kill us. Period.
I wonder why. This coming from the guy that just quoted the Marilyn Manson line. If the world had one neck, my hands would be upon it and I would choke all of you down. I wonder why they want to kill us. I wonder, see, here's what I think. If I met the technologically elite plutocrat class, I think we'd probably have a lot in common. I'd sit around with them and I'd be like, yeah, people suck. I'd be, oh yeah, we're destroying all of them right now. Yeah. Oh, good. You're currently, yeah, they suck. We need like 80% less people. I'd be like, that sounds good. Now, which side of that line am I on? See, that's it. Am I on the surviving line or am I in the disposable category? Well, can't bitch about this the entire podcast.
No.
But a little pissed off. I mean, come on. You work on this with me every fucking week. You're not a little pissed off that all this hard work and everything we do, and for no reason, we got kicked off of the platform that we had the largest organic growth in. You're got to be a little pissed off.
The greater your enemies, the greatest results. And if they recognize you and they want to kick you off, then you are the most favorable troublemaker on this whole internet.
It's not even a person. Like, that would excite me. It's a fucking AI algorithm that some asshole group of assholes programmed.
Yeah.
So I can't even get any satisfaction out of it.
It's tribal mentality saying, oh, we can't touch that.
We can't use you to make money.
Yeah, and we don't want your people to think. We don't want to wake you up. Here, drink our Coca-Cola and be happy.
Eat our cheeseburgers. Yeah. Drink our Coca-Cola. Don't worry, be happy. You can't afford a house anymore. You don't have health care. But guess what? You can do DoorDash or Postmates and work whenever you want. So you can buy yourself a cheeseburger and then go to sleep in your car. And when your car breaks down, you can't do Postmates anymore. So fuck you. Now you're homeless. Go do drugs. Go do drugs. Go do drugs.
Yeah, fuck you. We're going to take all the jobs away. We're going to divide, make one full-time job and give 3 part-time jobs out of that. This way we don't give you health insurance. We don't give you no benefits, no unemployment insurance. Mm-hmm. And in the end, you're going to die.
Yeah. I was talking to a lady at, I think, ShopRite the other day. She was checking me out. And, checking out my groceries. And, she was blah, blah, blah. And I forget how it came up, but I told her about the black supermarket that just came out. They're testing it. It's no windows, no lights. It's a black box supermarket.
Are you sure it's not the CIA headquarters?
I'm certain. So what it is, it's just a concrete cube where they stockpile food, and then there's a bunch of robots like on belts and rails. You place your order online, and the robots go up and down the aisles, and they get what you want, and then it spits it out at you. It's like a cube that'll give you your grocery order.
It's an assembly line.
Yeah, but there's no humans.
How you pay for it?
With your credit card. No humans.
No money?
I don't know. Maybe you can do cash.
No cash?
Who cares? What the fuck's the difference? I'm talking about a supermarket. Your father raised a family working at A&P.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is a supermarket that has 0 fucking employees, Harry. That's what I'm talking about. Who cares how you pay?
No unemployment, nobody working, no sick time, nothing breaks down. Hey, sounds like the Borg to me.
Now, frankly, it does sound like the Borg. Holy shit, yeah. The cube.
Welcome to the Borg world.
Yeah, I was just... Like it's not humans with machines, but it's like the black cube is what I imagine when you said that. I was like, oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, and frankly, I mean, who wants to work? I like doing things I want to do, and I work very hard at them. But the things that people want me to do, I don't fucking give a shit about. It's like the last 3 sales jobs that I went out and had. I knew I was fucking people. How am I supposed to sleep at night selling vinyl flooring for what outrageous prices? They're like, well, here's how you convince people, Mr. Hatman, that it's actually worth the price that we inflated it to. I don't want to scam people. Can I sell something good for a decent price and still make some commission? No. That's not the way. That's not the way we do things in this country. Fair enough. So maybe we just shouldn't have jobs, but we still need money. So what the fuck are we going to do? Oh, the interim is going to be delightful. We have so many wonderful years ahead of us to look forward to.
Are we in 1984? In that society?
I think we've been there for a while. But what's going to happen now is you don't have a job, but you're still required to pay for everything.
That'd be kind of hard, too.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of hard to do that.
And then you got no incentive to do anything.
I don't need incentive to do anything. I'm doing this right now because I'm enjoying doing it.
That's because you're different.
Yeah, I guess. Do human beings really suck that much that they need incentive to do what? What do they need incentive to do? They don't need incentive to stuff their fat fucking faces. They don't need incentive to binge watch Netflix or to fall asleep with the television on while some talking head is telling them about all the bullshit horrors of the world that they're too lethargic to even get up and get off their ass and fucking do anything about. What do they need motivation to do? And is it worth them doing it in the first place?
Well, you gotta be
honest question.
You gotta be creative, but then again, you gotta have something in you, in your spirit, and you just do it. But if you're complacent, you're nothing but a body of flesh, which is actually a robot.
Is people's motivation for doing something like we're doing, like, do they actually think at this point in 2026 they're going to make any fucking money on it? I mean, like, you brought me Just the G's podcast last year. You remember those guys, the 2 Italian guys? They live around here?
Oh.
You got excited because somebody around here was doing a podcast.
Yeah.
And you found it. Just the G's. Their numbers are worse than ours until YouTube shadow banned us. Now ours are worse. But they were getting like 24 views a video. All right? I mean, it's not a good show. Do they think they're going to get rich? No, they just want to fucking do something. And there's enough people that enjoy it that it makes it enjoyable for them to do. It's like, hey, I made something. What do you think? That's kind of neat. Good job, buddy. Like, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm not looking to make any fucking money on this. I know I'm not going to make any fucking money on this. I just like doing stuff. If all of you assholes are sitting out there, humanity, and saying, if I'm not getting anything for doing it, I'm sitting on the couch and watching Netflix. If that's what motivates you in your life, why the fuck do you get out of bed in the morning? If all you want to do with life is kick around for a while and die without pain, just put a fucking gun to your head. Leave. But see, I don't believe that's the way people are. Do you really believe that deep down inside that's the way people are? They don't do anything without some sort of reciprocity?
They have no soul, no spirit. They might as well just jump in the grave and bury themselves.
Wow.
Because that's what you're worth. Nothing. We create some stuff. Good, bad, or indifferent. It doesn't matter what you create. You create something.
Man. Harry, my misanthropy's tweaking. I mean, you might be right. Maybe most of them are just NPCs. And they would never do anything if they didn't have to. They would never bother to experience doing things or making things.
Or experiencing a challenge in their life.
Maybe you're right.
If they don't have a challenge in their life, the question is, why did I hang 90 stories in the air on the World Trade Center in 1968? Well, I thought it was a trip. Plus, I was making $14 an hour back.
But if it wasn't for the money, would you have done it?
I didn't even think about the dangers of it. I just seen the money.
Now, you just seen the money.
Right.
So, but if you weren't getting paid, you wouldn't have done it. So it's probably not a good example.
Probably not.
So what have you done despite the fact that nobody's paying you for it, and you know nobody will ever pay you for it, even though that is the case? You do it anyway because you're passionate about it. It's about having passion.
Yeah, you go what you believe. I take my kayak on the river, and it's not like riding a motorcycle. If you're going on a motorcycle, you're doing 90 miles an hour, you get scared, you just shut the bike down and walk away. But if you go in the river and you get caught in that river, you cannot get out of that kayak. You got to ride it out.
Yeah.
And like same thing with my tax business. I had to ride the whole thing out. And I knew there was going to be dangers, but I rode it out. And anything, car racing, you name it, skydiving. I wouldn't jump out of an airplane to go skydiving. Would you?
No, but it's not my thing.
Right, that's not your thing. Some people, they do such dangerous things just for the hell of it. Like that guy that climbed the building, that French guy that he climbed all the way on the, I think it's the World Trade Center he climbed up on. Without no safety line. Or the guy that crossed the World Trade Center on the tightrope, the French guy.
Yeah. I saw a documentary on him. Yeah, that's pretty badass.
I would walk on a cable that's like 1,200 feet in the air. Are you crazy? Splash! I'm a scrambled egg.
Yeah.
You go down. That's it.
I feel like people don't want to live. I really do. I feel like they want to kick around, stuff their faces, look at some shit, a little interesting, Can't be too interesting. Let's keep it at a Marvel movie level of interesting. Just interesting enough that it's worth waking up, but not so interesting that I'm not sure who the bad guys and the good guys are. I'm not sure if I can handle it. I might not be sure what to think about it. I might have to think. Anything that takes any effort. Fuck that.
I have to weigh the dangers involved. If it's not dangerous, it's not interesting. Like playing Russian roulette.
See, artists have to gravitate towards their fear. Fuck it, man. I'll just say it. And when I say artists, I mean philosophers, musicians, writers, not just visual artists. I'm a painter. I happen to be a painter. That just happens to be my medium. Talking about creative people, they have to gravitate toward their fear. Because we want to have a fucking experience. We're alive. We want to be here. We're not looking forward to an eternal paradise and just following a rule book so that someday when we bite the big one, we can get to some place where we sit around on a fucking cloud in a white robe singing praises to fucking Sky Daddy for eternity. How boring are you fucking people? That's what you have to look forward to, and you're not gonna live. You're going to eschew most experience so that you can end up in that. It sounds to me like sleep. You hate being awake and you love going to sleep. You love being asleep.
You got two other choices there. You could become a Jehovah's Witness and believe this earth could be heaven, or you could be a Muslim and have 72 virgins, and you got to deflower all of them.
The 72 virgins at least is something. At least that's actionable. Frankly, the Muslims' idea of heaven is a little more interesting than the Christians. Or the Buddhists. I think Buddhism is the worst. Denial of all desire leads you to nirvana. Does it? Kind of sounds like without desire, there's no motivation to do fucking anything.
Become a beggar. That's what they do. They live off other people. Welfare clients.
There is an active point of self-exploration there. I don't know, man. None of it's good. This world could be fucking paradise. It could be paradise. All these fucking ideologies that you fucking troglodyte hairless half monkeys believe in turns this earth into a literal fucking hell. God promised us this land. Kill them and 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 them. I have money, so I'm worthwhile, and the rest of you suck. Slave, 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 slave. Suck my dick, and I'll give you $1 million. It's hell. It's hell. Could be paradise, but you make it hell. Very simple rule of thumb. To understand how you are making it hell actively. You believe in a book that tells you everything that you enjoy doing is bad and will put you in the bad place. And everything that you hate doing is good and will put you in the good place. Have you ever stopped to consider, you motherless fuckers, Have you ever stopped to consider for 1 second that the fucking Bible was written by people? What a revelation, the Hat Man! I never thought about that before. No? Just like Cat in the Hat. Just like the Quran. Just like my baby book, which was written by my mama. Just like what's that fucking Batman book? Arkham Asylum was written by fucking people. No, it's the word of God. Well, wait a second. What hand is God using? And what pen is he using to write? And what thing is God writing upon? Oh, no. Well, wait a second. The Hat Man. You don't understand. It's inspired by God. Oh, was it? So some motherless fucker got to write the book of Revelations where he sees Jeebus come down out of a cloud with a fucking double-edged sword coming out of his fucking mouth because he had a dream by day, and he writes it down, and 2,000 years later, people are still fucking reading it, so that makes it special. Sounds to me like social media. Sounds to me like a popularity contest. Because I have dreams way more fucked up than that. I've never bothered writing them down, and I've never bothered trying to market them as a fucking religion. Sounds to me like you all think that this is the inspired word of God because so many people have been reading it for so long. Best-selling book in all of history, the Hat Man. There has to be a reason. Yeah! You all feel guilty about being here and having a good time, so you're going to adopt an ideology that tells you that you're bad for doing it. There you go. That's the reason it's so fucking popular, because your hearts are fucking broken. They're black, broken, dislocated fucking things. You're an animal and you can't accept it. You need to feel special, but you don't know how. And yet you have powers that are far greater than any other animal on this fucking planet, and you don't know how to feel okay with that. You can do things no other animal can do, and you hate feeling pleasure over it because you know that really you're not special. And every time you try to do something, you just create more destruction and havoc. And you're always afraid of not having enough. And how come he has more than me? Go take his. You motherless fuckers. You see how broken and black and desperate and full of fear, envy, anger, and vitriol you all fucking are, I say, as I'm screaming at the fucking camera? Do you see what you are? Is my mirror shiny enough, or do I need to polish it and come on and do this again next week? You motherless fuckers. You have taken Eden and turned it into fucking hell. And that's where we all are. And that's where you'll remain. As long as you hate being alive. You will stay in hell. As long as you hate yourself, you will stay in hell. As long as you feel guilty for watching a fucking movie where two people are making out and a girl shows her tits, but you're okay watching a war movie where dudes are losing their fucking limbs, that's okay, but the other one, ooh, I get all shy. As long as that's the way you feel, you will live in hell. As long as you are afraid that you're not going to have enough, even though every day that goes by you have more than you could ever use, you will be in hell. As long as you envy your neighbor to the point of despotism, where you feel like it's okay to destroy his very reputation just to get some of what he has, you will stay in hell. As long as the only way you can elevate yourselves is by denigrating somebody else and calling them evil, even though you have never accomplished a fucking thing in your life, And the only way to elevate yourself is to show other people, look, I hate that guy. Look, I hate that guy. Polish up your good guy badge. As long as that's the only way you can feel good about yourself, you will live in hell. You are damned to hell. Nobody has placed you there. The devil hasn't stolen your soul. You have cursed yourselves. The world is what you have made it. Satan is a free agent, and he has many different faces. And when I look at it, he looks a lot like fucking you. Cunts. Enjoy it. You made it. Enjoy it.
Got a question for you.
Shoot.
How much napalm did they stick up your ass to get this rant going? They set it on fire. You're on fire, brother.
I'm in a bad fucking way about this TikTok thing, and it just got me thinking about a lot of shit I haven't thought of in a while. But am I wrong? Am I wrong? Show me how I'm wrong. I'll reconsider. I'm a rational person most of the time.
Maybe you should qualify for being a politician.
No. I would, my personality would be better suited to an evangelist tent.
Oh.
Fire and brimstone, baby.
You set your own church up.
Fire and brimstone. I could do that. I can't do the milquetoast politician thing, but I could do fire and brimstone.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you about fire and brimstone. You get people angry at you.
How do you mean?
We were on the street corner preaching, and this guy was half on the loop, and he was drinking beer, and he came up and he challenged us.
Ooh, that's got to be fun, though. See, I would laugh my ass off and be like, oh, thank God, let's have a conversation. This is going to be entertaining.
Yeah, well, and
so what happened?
Oh, he walked away after a while because there was three of us there. And we all had turns.
Yeah, three literate people against one drunk guy. He probably didn't last too long.
No, he didn't last too long. But the fire and brimstone always get a lot of people. You throw a guilt trip on them.
Of course.
Yeah, so you make them feel guilty. And that's why people fall in line.
Make them feel guilty.
But something happened. I woke up.
Yeah.
But I had to be in there, and I have to get into the enemy camp to find out what they think about.
Listen, man, I don't care what people believe. We all believe in fairy tales. I think I'm God. Prove me wrong. I don't care. Just stop letting it ruin. It's kind of like this. Here's the way I look at religion. Religion to me is like somebody who will not sit on the toilet when they take a shit. People that hover because they're scared of germs. They don't want to sit on the toilet seat. So they hover and then they push the shit out as quick as they can because their legs are going to give out. So they don't have to sit on the toilet seat. Now, I don't have a problem with that. As long as all of your shit goes where it's supposed to go.
And where's it supposed to go?
In the toilet.
Or in a hole that you dug in the sand.
But the moment, because you refuse to sit on the toilet seat because you're scared of germs, like you don't have more than anybody else there anyway, and your shit ends up all over the toilet, who made all the germs? You did, cuck. You did, asshole. You're the one who made all the germs. Now none of us can sit on the fucking toilet seat because you're scared of germs. You're scared that you're going to catch encephalitis through the back of your fucking thigh. That's what religion is. I don't care. As long as you get all the shit in the hole. The moment I got to sit on your shitty toilet seat, aka this fucking world, that's when I fucking care. And none of you people can aim in the fucking hole. Get it in the hole. I want to see a clean toilet seat when I walk in the restroom. Then I don't care what you believe. As long as I can sit down comfortably to do my business. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but then again, you gotta have an immigrant to clean the toilet bowl.
Well, that's the thing. And with capitalism, I don't think, in theory, capitalism even works without a poor class to exploit. I don't think you could have universal wealth. I don't think it's possible.
Everybody's gotta have a job.
Do we?
Yeah.
We're getting to the point where we don't, but you still need money.
When I went to the Navy, the first thing they put me in charge of the head, which is the bathroom.
Yeah, I got that. I got that one.
But the thing is, you know how I clean the toilet? I stuck the hose on the hot water thing, and I just hosed everything down and wiped everything down, and I was done in like half the time.
Nice.
And,
honestly, that's fucking smart.
And you know, the bosun mate came by and lifted up the toilet seat, and with a toothbrush trying to find something. He didn't find shit.
That's awesome. No, I fucking power hose the whole fucking thing. You ain't finding shit, motherfucker.
It was like a steam bath when I got done.
Right. I can imagine it. That's great. Nah. Well, listen. You want to know what my power hose is for religion? Here's my fucking power hose. You want to clean all the shit up? Here's my fucking power hose. Use your brain meats on this for half a second. For half a second. God don't have hands. The books were written by men. How come everything that feels good, they tell you is bad, and everything that feels bad, they tell you is good? Very simple questions. 3 fucking questions. Does God have hands? To use a pen. Why do they say everything that feels good is bad? And why do they say everything that feels bad is good? Kind of simple. Sit down and think about it. Take a week. Take your time. They're big questions. I gotta go take a piss. That's my power washer. We will return. And we're back. So what'd you think, Harry? Was that a good rant? What'd you think? Do you think maybe we enlightened some people? We got them thinking?
Well, I don't apologize for your ranting and raving. It's on you, brother, not me.
Well, listen, man. I mean, I'm taking the fucking gloves off. I'm done. I'm done trying to play it safe. For what? For all the money they promise that you're never going to get? Yeah. Fuck it. I'd rather piss people off than make money at this point. Let's just be who we are. This is who I am.
Right. And that's the way you are. So put the brass knuckles on.
There you go. Take the gloves off.
Or take
the gloves off and put on the brass knuckles. That's where we're going.
And knock them out.
Well, we'll see.
And if they don't like it, well,
then they kick us off their channels.
I've been kicked out.
It's a losing game, Harry. It's a losing game.
Well, we lose a lot. I mean, what the hell? Like, that's what life is about: gaining and losing, and losing. And in the end, well, let's see what you got.
I hear you. So yeah, I think I got that out of my system. You know, we haven't recorded in 2 weeks. And we had that really great discussion about religion the other morning.
Yeah.
I got a little... I woke up to talk to my invisible friends. And you woke up, like, as soon as I got out here. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's really early. And instead of talking to my invisible friends, I decided to get a little... drink a little bit and talk to you. And I enjoyed the conversation. But, you know, when I talk to people about things that I believe in... it allows me to revisit it and to make sure, hey, why do you feel that way? Are you correct? And then when I'm talking to somebody else, I have to explain it. I have to wrap words around it. I have to create metaphors and allegories in order to illustrate the thought. And I know I was a little drunk, but I thought it was a great conversation. I enjoyed having the conversation.
Well, you got to challenge yourself and look at what you said and then really dig into it.
Exactly.
And then you get down to your foundation of how and why you found it. Then you got to say, am I correct or am I not correct? Then you decide if you're correct or not.
And it's not even an absolute like a black and white. It's just correct or incorrect is more like, is there flaws in my thinking or aren't there flaws in my thinking? And my conclusions are for me. They're not meant to be bridges for anybody else. Hey, listen, if I can show you something that you haven't considered before, that's great. But you're going to have to come to your own conclusions. You're going to have to walk through that valley of the shadow of death yourself before you arrive at what works for you. But, talking to somebody, like yourself, the one morning, alcohol helps, where I get to walk through the valley of the shadow of death again and go through it logically and arrive at the same conclusion through dialectic. It was very exciting. I enjoyed that conversation, and I've been looking forward to taking a big old dump on religion ever since.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, that's what you're dealing with. And as long as you feel it's right for you, no one can take that from you.
Who's my enemy?
Who's your enemy?
Who's your enemy? I told you who my enemy was when we were talking the other morning. My enemy is anybody that sucks the joy out of my life. Who's your enemy?
My enemy is ignorance.
Man, that's a big one.
That covers a lot of territory. That
covers a lot of territory.
And wisdom, you got to look for wisdom, and then you got to make a choice in your life. Which road you're going to take? You're at a crossroad. You go off the side or you go straight. And like I said, you go off the thing, you may fall into somebody else's pit.
Yeah.
And I don't like anybody else's pit.
No, I would, it's like that essay that LaVey wrote. The title of the essay is Don't Be a Slave to Others' Subliminals. Others is in parentheses. In other words, if your brain is a blank slate, nature abhors a vacuum, you're going to have the monkey mind. It's going to happen. Meditation helps, but you're always going to have thoughts, desires. You're always going to have that. That's the fun thing about being alive, man. And subliminals play a big part in what your brain is trying to accomplish when you have that chatter. And subliminals are things that it's like something's asking your brain a question, but you don't realize it's being asked a question. Advertising is a huge subliminal. First of all, I mean, what do they do? They're selling you fucking deodorant. They're like, hey, do you want to smell nice? Do you want other people to say, God, you smell nice. Why do you smell so nice? Buy our deodorant. You'll smell real nice. No, they go, they threaten you with ostracism. So first they threaten you. They create a problem. You smell bad. Yeah, then they give you a solution. Buy our deodorant. So it's take with one hand, give with the other.
You're not allowed to think that way. No, the other people don't act that way. Why are you acting that way? Are you being stupid?
Don't you want to be popular? Don't you want to be accepted? Don't you want to be a part of the tribe? It's much safer within the tribe. It's much safer.
What do you want to be labeled as? And when you find that sense of freedom, it's like a weight off your shoulder, and it doesn't matter.
Dude,
you accept yourself for what you are.
It's a shame that for me to get to a place, because I'm very, very, very conscious of how I'm perceived. Way too much. That's why I have so much fun doing this. I can just kind of fly off the handle and be whatever I want, and there's really no consequence. But I worked in sales most of my life. I'm hyper conscious of how I'm perceived. And I have to say that it's just kind of a shame that in order to not care anymore about what other people think of you, the easiest way to do that is to really start to hate them, to just hate people. Total misanthropy lets you off the hook. If you just hate people, then you no longer give a fuck what they think of you. And actually, you can hate them so deeply, which I get to sometimes, where when they dislike you, that's proof that you're exactly what you should be.
Yeah. What you see is what you get, baby. Yeah. And if you don't like it, go lump it.
Yeah. Go pound stone.
And don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Oh, I like watching you come, but I love watching you leave. So that door can smack your sweet ass on the way out. Well, we had a couple of good nights on the 2-week hiatus that we took. And I do want to say I'm a little proud of myself. The reason why we missed 2 weeks wasn't because I got depressed or despondent. Honestly, I was just exhausted. I started my new channels for my artwork. And guess what happened on TikTok for my new channel to promote my artwork and the new podcast we're doing? It's first of all, the channels are called Adversary Arts. So YouTube, Adversary Arts, TikTok, Adversary Arts, Facebook, Adversary Arts, Instagram, also Adversary Arts. No space, just Adversary Arts. I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Yeah, so the very first video that went up on the new TikTok channel got a strike. We removed your content for violating our policies. Do you know what the fucking video was, Harry?
What?
It was that little slideshow video that I wrote the Python algorithm to put together of my paintings.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Yeah, so very first video I put up on the new channel, you violated our policies. I appealed it. I can see this channel going in the exact same direction, even though I am not going to talk anything about the world or politics on this channel at all. It's just going to be about art and, philosophy, the occult. But we're not going to hit anything political. I just refuse. That's what this channel's for. Yeah, so I appealed it. Guess how long it took him to take off the block?
2 days?
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
That proves that they're idiots.
It's AI. It's AI. It proves it's AI. It's not a person. Guess what happened the very first video that we put up on TikTok for the New World Order?
I have no idea.
Exact same thing. The exact same fucking thing. So this is just a thing with TikTok. So we'll see how this goes. But I don't know, man. But yeah, so I was just tired. Because I spent a lot of time programming it. I'm automating the channel just like we're automating a lot of the New World Order stuff, which is just clips. But, I had to build. This was way more complicated. I was just tired. So we took a couple weeks off and we did some fun stuff. We went to see the country band. What's the name of that bar? Remember the country band that we went to go see? The little bar that has the two pool tables in it?
Oh, them.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, like I forget what they call them.
I think it's like Lakeview Street Bar or something. It's like a little dive bar here in Dingman's or in Pike County.
Yeah, it was a fun night.
Yeah, that was fun. So the band was actually really, really good, honestly. And you said, do you remember why you said you wanted to go out and go to this show?
Yeah, I just wanted to get out and see the show.
Yeah, but you said you had something that you wanted to see. Yeah, you said you wanted to see you wanted to relax and see some young girls dancing to
I wanted
country music.
I want to see some energy on the floor. And we had that.
And you know what? The older I get it, man. I don't want to be the person doing the thing, having the good time, exposing my energy. I want to sit back with a drink in the corner of the room and watch young people have a good time.
Yeah,
that satisfies me way more than being the young person having a good time ever did or could have, because usually that wasn't me. I've been old since I was born, but good.
But like I said, they have the energy, I don't. But the funny thing is when that young girl asked me to dance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry. Oh, Harry. There's a picture of Harry and the beautiful. Oh my God, is she cute? The beautiful young girl.
25 years old.
The beautiful.
Yeah.
Good.
But again, I had apologized to her. I said, listen, I got bad legs, so I couldn't keep up with you. You got too much energy.
Now, you and me are sitting at the table in the bar. Yeah. I'm having a beer, and you're having a Jägermeister.
Yeah.
Which every time we go to the bar, you try to order a Meisterbrau. Yeah. And I have to go to the bartender after she's looking at me all confused. I go, Jägermeister. He doesn't know words.
Well, I'm old. I'm forgetting things. But like I said, it was a good night.
But dude, so we're sitting at the table. Now, I'm not great looking, but I'm not ugly. And, I had a hat on so she can't tell that I'm a fucking cue ball. I look a lot younger if you can't tell I'm a cue ball. She didn't ask me to dance. She asked you to dance. You. And you said no.
I couldn't. I would last about 5 minutes on the floor before I fall on my face.
Harry!
Just like that old guy that was dancing and he went backwards.
Oh, my God. Tell everybody about that. That was hilarious.
There was a guy, I meet him at the mailbox. He's about my age. And he's half in the bag. Uh-huh. And he's dancing. And all of a sudden, he starts falling backwards.
He fell right into the fucking tables.
Yeah, he fell right into the table. He had a little too much. But
I actually, I was like a second too late if he was actually going to fall over. But I remember I felt the table shake behind me and I turned around and I caught him.
Yeah.
But he already had 2 people helping him up. Yeah.
No, that's what happened.
And you said you know the guy, right?
Yeah, I know him from the mailbox.
So he lives in this community?
No, yeah, he lives in the community. Yeah. And like I said, you got a lot of old people there. They like to keep up with the young people. Guess what? You can't.
You can't. Dude, listen, I was in my, how old was I? I was probably like 26? I don't remember. Anyway, I just come off of my first job as a photographer, which I lied to get at 19 years old. And the company started going downhill and I wasn't making any money, so I had to quit. Thankfully, by that time, my girlfriend who I was living with had a good job. She was like, listen, why don't you just chill the fuck out and paint for a while? Relax. I got it. Thank you, Desiree. But it came around shit's starting to get a little tight because she was very irresponsible with money. And I decided to get a job at the Halloween store, Spirit Halloween. They always take up the vacant warehouses and shit. Yeah. And you get a Spirit Halloween store. So I got a job there. And God damn it, I couldn't have been more than 26, 28. And all the people working there are fucking teenagers. I'm like, I'm still that age. What? I got a decade on them. I can hang with these people. Oh my God, no. I didn't realize I was getting older until I tried hanging out with younger people.
26?
Dude, no shit. Okay, so all right, so I walk into work and these kids I'm working with have one of their coworkers on a support pole 3 feet in the air hanging by nothing but shrink wrap. And I look at it and I go, oh, what's going on here, guys? They're like, don't touch him or cut him down, otherwise we'll put you up too. He deserves it. Fuck, I'm getting old. Because when I was 16, I would have done shit like that. But, now I'm 28. I'm taking this seriously as a fucking job.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So this fucking young lady, she didn't ask me to dance. Harry, take a good look at her. I think you should have danced with her. She's really cute.
Yeah, I would have embarrassed myself though.
Nah, you don't have to move. You don't have to fucking do a jig. You know, it doesn't have to be like, you know, your fucking, you know, discotheque, whatever. You just fucking, you know, just shuffle. You know, would have been fun. She's cute. You would have had a good time. Anyway.
I still had a good time.
You still had a good time watching. I get it. I just have to make fun of you because that's actually a fucking attractive girl.
Yeah, you can make fun of me because it ain't going to cost me nothing.
You don't care. I know. But that's a fucking attractive girl. The way that we got this photo, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just listening, this is a photo of Harry with the lady in question. Right before we left, I walked up to her and I said, "Can I get a picture of you with my friend? Because I want to talk about this on the podcast and make fun of him for not dancing with you." And she said, "Oh, absolutely."
Yeah.
So I am a man of my word. So there's the picture, and you know. Now
if I take some Genitol, maybe I would have been able to do something.
What's Genitol?
Genitol is a tonic that old people drink.
What's it do?
It's like a vitamin type drink. Geritol. The old people know what it is.
Geritol. If you have to ask, you don't need it. Geritol. If you have to ask, you're still drinking chocolate milk.
Well, like I said.
Geritol. If you have to ask, you can still get an erection.
And again, what about Friday night?
Geritol. If you have to ask, you haven't started trimming your nose hairs.
Well, what happened about Saturday?
Oh, dude, I got way more.
Yeah, what about Saturday night last night?
Dude, Saturday night was great. It was really fun. What we did was Geritol. If you have to ask, you haven't yet started losing your hair.
Yeah.
Geritol. If you have to ask, your dick has not yet started to smell. Geritol. If you have to ask, your balls are dry when you get off the toilet. Geritol. If you have to ask, you can sleep for 8 hours without needing to take a piss.
Hey,
I got a lot. I can keep going.
You're picking on me again.
That's like the easiest punchline, though. I just say Geritol. If you have to ask, you don't have shit in the corners of your mouth you're unaware of.
Oh, you a real troublemaker.
I'm on fire tonight.
Good.
So Saturday, we went to go see a Rolling Stones tribute band. You actually, I got up early yesterday. And I went out and did a job real quick, and then nothing else was coming in. I was like, I'm going to go lay down. So I was meditating. I was trying to go out of my body. And then you got up and went to the Milford Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you came back and you knocked on my door.
I said, what number you like? And you said number 111. And you
said, pick a number. 109 or 111. I said, whoa, three of the same number? I'm picking that. That's a good omen. Yeah, and then you threw a ticket at me.
Yeah, I threw a ticket at you.
Yeah. So you went and you got 2 tickets for a Rolling Stone cover band at the Milford, Pennsylvania Theater for that evening. And I was like, holy shit, okay, cool. And you're like, make sure you don't get any more jobs. I was like, yeah, fair enough. Listen, if you tell me not to work and continue laying down, I'm happy to oblige. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is now my duty to lay flat on my back and stare at the ceiling. No problem.
Yeah, but that was a good night.
Oh my God, dude. So I was not expecting it to be that good. I mean, this is Milford, Pennsylvania. You worked in the city your whole life. You've seen some good shows. Were you expecting a fucking Rolling Stone tribute band in Milford, Pennsylvania to be that fucking good?
Not with that much energy. There was a whole lot of energy there.
They were amazing performers. Amazing. Talk about your experience a little bit. Well, first of all, so you said I heard you say 109 and 111, and I heard you say E because my ticket said E. You were in C, so we couldn't even sit like remotely close to each other. And I didn't realize that until we went to the theater, which kind of sucked, but that's okay. We had a drink, and then we went and found our seats. And then you end up in row D.
Yeah.
Right in front of me.
Right.
I was like, dude, you are in the wrong row. And the row where you were supposed to be, there was one open seat. So a whole bunch of people would have had to stand up to let you in.
I had to climb over.
You just jumped right over the fucking seat. I was like, oh my God, you're 80 years old. You're going to break your fucking neck. What are you doing? And you just jumped over that motherfucker. You had a guy hold your drink. He's like, yeah, come on over, motherfucker. And you jumped right over, and Jesus Christ, I couldn't believe it.
Well, I've surprised some people. Sometimes I surprise myself.
But those guys, like, that was a lot of fucking energy for a fucking tribute band, man. Those guys are world-class performers. That was a really good show.
Yep.
And how big is the Milford Theater? You said you think it's about 200 seats, right?
Maybe they could put 200. They got 200 seats here in the whole block.
Yeah. Very small theater.
Yeah.
You know.
But the show was interesting. But the price of the booze was a little high.
The price of the booze was very high. We got a beer and a Meisterbrow and soda. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
That was $22. But you have to realize that, you know, for a band like that, there were 9 people in the band. The tickets were $50 a piece. So if you sell out, that's $10,000.
Right.
So to split $10,000 for a band like that, you saw all the fucking equipment and everything they have. Yeah, that's less than $1,000 or a little more than $1,000 a piece.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm thinking that they give most of the house to the band, and the way that the theater is making their money is on the drinks. That's got to be what's happening. That's why they're so expensive.
Well, like I said, if I hit the lotto, I'm going to rent the theater myself.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the band first before we go into that. We'll end the show on that. So, I mean, I thought they were fucking amazing, and neither one of us are big fans of the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, not really.
Not huge. Like, I was a teenager in the 90s, so, like, you know, I would be more prone to enjoy a David Bowie cover band because I was introduced to him from Kurt Cobain and Marilyn Manson, or, you know, it's just not a lot of people in the 90s were doing, like, Stones-inspired shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I never really got into them. And you didn't get into them either. We were talking in the car on the way down there. You're more inspired by, like...
Bob Dylan and the Yardbirds.
Singer-songwriters.
Right.
Right.
But like I said, the Stones were a little later. And
no, they were in the 60s.
Yeah, but I didn't catch
You were in your 20s.
Yeah.
You're still young.
Yeah, but at 20 years old, I got kind of serious. I had to work.
Yeah. But you can, like I said, you can still listen to music while you're working. I work all day, every fucking day. I still listen to music.
No, I couldn't listen to music. The only noise I heard was the bang,
jackhammer.
Bang, 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 bang. A jackhammer makes a noise.
By the time you get home, you're too exhausted to do fucking anything but take care of your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. So let me show everybody their Facebook page. Now, what I wanted to do... we got a new screen, and now my mouse is going bonkers trying to get between screens here. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to show some clips of their performances because I did not record. I have a rule. If I go to a concert, I do not record shit.
Oh, why?
Because, first of all, I want to experience what I'm doing.
Right.
What's wrong? Did the plug come out?
No, the wire is stretching out too big.
Oh, all right. Because, first of all, I want to experience what I'm doing in real time. I don't want to be looking at my experience through a fucking screen. And second of all, it's fucking rude. Yeah. Everybody else who was recording, every time they turn on their fucking phones to record a piece of the concert, usually their front light turns on. So now I got a fucking spotlight hitting me in the corner of my eye. And setting the people in front of me that are doing it, now I'm looking at all these fucking screens in the air rather than the fucking stage. So I think it's rude, and I want to experience it in real time. Right. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to show some clips from their Facebook page. But, dude, every clip that I looked at, Harry, does not convey the professionalism and the energy that these guys put into it. I mean, the lead singer, I don't know what his fucking name is. He even moved like the guy, man. He did like all the moves and shit, and he did like that. And, like,
and the guy who played the guitar, that the guy died last year.
Yeah, he was fucking
amazing. The guy
amazing.
that looked like Death's Warm Over.
Yeah, he had the same hairstyle with the bandana, and he fucking did all the moves and shit. It was fucking cool. It made me have a deeper appreciation for the Rolling Stones. Like, it got to the point. It was about an hour and a half. And I'm sitting in my seat waiting for the show to start, super skeptical. And then it gets to the point where they leave the stage. And I've been to concerts, so I know if the house lights don't turn on right away, you're getting an encore, motherfucker. All right? And the lady next to me is going, "What happened to Sympathy? What happened?" And then they come out. And the keyboardist sits down, you remember, and he goes, "We got one more in us."
Right.
And he starts doing that little the beginning of Sympathy. And I slap my knees and I go, "There it is!"
Yeah.
There. I was super fucking excited that they're going to end on Sympathy as an encore. And I'm not even a Stones fan. Of course, I'm a Satanist, so I love that song, Sympathy for the Devil. Woo! Bless you. Such a good song. But I'm screaming, "There it is!" There. So I went from being super skeptical to shouting, "There we go! There it is!" And the lady next to me is like, "Yeah, I know, right? We got to do Sympathy." It was a fucking great time, man.
Yep.
Yeah. So here's their Facebook page. They're called Classic Stones Live. Just want to give them a shout out. None of their videos capture the energy or the fun. Even if you're not a huge Stones fan, dude, so worth the show. They were funny. Their back and forth between the singer and the guitarist, they were funny. Their performance is amazing. Just all around, I thought world-class performers. I thought they did a great job. And thank you very much. It was a great night out.
There was one guy on the left-hand side. He was the first one behind the backup singer. He was the most talented guy. He played every instrument. He
was playing the synthesizer. Then he went to the harmonica. Then he went to the guitar. He was amazing.
Then he went to something that it was like something like he was tapping there.
Well, the guy on the right was really good too. The saxophone player.
Yeah.
He went from saxophone to flute.
He played the flute.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of talent there.
Yeah. And come on, get out. Not only really talented performers, but just a great show. It was a good time. Like by the end of it, nobody was sitting in their fucking seats anymore. Like everybody, there were people in front of the stage dancing. There were people along the walls dancing. And I know, now that you got a few drinks in you, fine. But everybody was having a great time. A fucking fantastic time. It was really good. So once again, little shout out. Nobody watches this fucking channel, but I feel obliged, and I'm happy to do it. Even if we had 1 million subscribers, I would still do it. Classic Stones Live. I had a really good fucking time, man. Yeah.
Well, wait till the next one.
What's the next one?
I have no idea. When it comes, it comes.
Well, the next one's going to be when you rent the theater out.
Oh.
So tell us this little ditty again.
If I get enough interest, I will rent the theater. And if I get the lotto and I manage to pay for it, but it's going to be an expensive deal.
I kind of felt like you were really disappointed when I was not excited.
No.
To do a live podcast at a theater when we have no followers, no subscribers.
I could understand you.
We don't have a following.
Right. Like I said, I'm going to put it out there, and if I could get 50 to 100 people, yes, I'd be interested in that. Fine. Then I'll lay the money out.
I would be more interested if you want to do that, if you want to lay out that kind of money. Do a one-man question and answer show. Yeah. Do you know who David Smith is?
No, I've seen a question and answer show.
Okay. David Smith is really good at them. He's probably like the best at it. People shout questions from the audience, and they all know what David Smith is about.
Right.
They don't know that you're the tax man. So you'd have to introduce yourself first, of course.
Yeah.
But people shout out questions, and then he tells a story or gives a humorous answer. He makes it entertaining, but he's giving you a lot of information. He's really good at it. I would be more interested in you doing something like that, and I'll fucking work the lights or play the music or something.
The thing is, I would have the your little technical skills would be needed.
Fuck yeah, dude! I'll help you. I'll help you with whatever you want to do.
We'll see.
You see, here's the thing. I don't want to do. If we're gonna do a live show, I don't like interacting with people.
Okay,
That's why. I don't like people. That's why I do this. I'm interacting with you and a camera, and you're not people. You're a person. There's a fucking difference.
Oh, what's the difference?
People suck. A person, generally a pretty good deal. And you're a great person. I'm okay interacting with you, but people, especially in a group, no. I interact with you and a bunch of cameras and my computer. But I'll even sit on stage with you and help you along. I just don't want to take the lead.
Oh,
I will not take the lead.
I guess I don't really give a shit about anything. I'll tell fucking Trump he's fucking stupid if he make a mistake.
Hey, Trump, you're stupid.
Yeah. Don't let me start on Perosi and Schumer and all the rest of them. Then it will get a little.
But I imagine if you're going to rent this place out, it's not just going to be like us doing what we're doing now.
No.
You want it to be specifically about taxes.
Right.
You're taking the lead, man. I'll help you as much as I can.
Well,
but you're taking the fucking lead.
I'm the point man.
You're the point man.
I can't find followers, and I comments. Let's have some comments. Like I said, if we're lucky enough to hit the lotto for a couple grand, fine. Then we could do it. But I'll put my money where my mouth is, and I'll be there. And I've been doing it for a long time.
Well, I know you used to be like a sidewalk preacher and shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me to rent out a venue like that unless you already have an established following.
Right.
And we don't.
Well, we don't.
You know?
But I nail everybody. Harry strikes all the time.
Hey, you're a good salesman, but if there's no foot traffic, you know, if you're at a table, you're a charming individual. People are going to stop and talk to you. But if it's a theater, how are you going to get people to walk in the door? You need people to buy tickets and walk in the door.
Yeah. Well, the guy next to me, Harry struck him, and I got him a card.
The guy that helped you jump over the seats. I saw you. As soon as I saw that you were safely seated, I look over a minute later, and you're already handing him your fucking card. I was like, God damn it, that motherfucker is you're a networking genius. That's why the episode of the New World Order, Death and Taxes #3, is the most watched episode. Is because every time you go out, you're fucking pushing it. That's why you are fucking brilliant at the face-to-face thing, man.
Well,
you're really good at it. Yeah.
Now we'll see what happens at the laundromat when I put the sign up there.
Yeah.
But if about a long time ago, in 2004, when Ross Perot was running for president, I had my pickup truck with a 4x8 sign on it.
What was on the sign, Harry?
Ross Perot for president.
Oh, that's it? Okay. I thought it was going to be like the Nazi flag IRS thing.
Oh, no, I had that too at one time.
I'll bet you did.
And I was going through the Delaware forest. I got stopped by the ranger, and the ranger said, "You can't be advertising." I said, "This is free speech."
Yeah, it's not an advertisement unless you're...
employees don't like the idea. So...
Yeah. Unless you stand to gain money, it's not advertising technically.
Unless it's for the locals.
I don't know.
They don't want a challenge.
Yeah.
So, like I said, people have to wake up.
Well, listen, I had a good time. Tell people we have started work to automate your Facebook channel.
Well, hopefully we
Survivalist Freedom Center.
Yeah.
And tell everybody what happened after, we're still testing it. we hit a little roadblock, but we had 2 articles that posted to your channel. So I was like, hey, man, the only reason why you're not getting more attention is because you post like once every 6 months. So tell everybody what happened. You went from like three views per day to like 250 views per day.
One day it went up to
like 250.
Yeah, 250 views in one day.
That's it, man. Consistency is key.
We're going to use your technical knowledge to get it out there. And like I said, it went up. It surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And then again, it went down, and then it went up to about 160 or about 2 weeks later.
That's great.
But we got a lot of views on the Survivalist Freedom Center.
And everybody, Survivalist Freedom Center on Facebook. That's Harry's Facebook page. It is in the description of the show. It's in the show notes. And also, you can view Harry's tax statement. And hit us up with comments if you want to know how to go tax-free and beat the IRS. He has done it. He will tell you how to do it. Harry!
And it's free! I don't charge for it!
He's not charging you any money. Harry, it's about that time. Soapbox. Anything you want to say to the people before we sign off?
Yeah. Put the fire out of your ass. We don't want no more rage. On the next one, we don't want no rage. We want some civil thoughts.
Do I look like a civil person
you? It looked like you had a fucking 2 pounds of fucking napalm in your ass when you went into a rage.
Do I look like a civil person to you, Harry?
Well, you've toned down, maybe, but you were in a rage. It's like your ass was on fire.
Harry, that's the secret about me. I'm like the Hulk in the Avengers when they're like, hey, we need the other guy. You need to get angry. He goes, well, that's the secret about me. I'm always angry. I'm always fucking angry. By the way, Harry, you want to talk about that? You want me to be a civilized person? The fuck is this?
Oh, that's my fire sign.
That's your rage demon mask that you made.
That's me when I'm angry.
Yeah. There's your fucking...
I look like a Chinese god.
You're making a fucking costume so you can be a fucking rage demon.
Oh, he's coming. Well, we got one green guy who's the Grinch, and now we got the fire guy, and he's going to show up.
So listen, I never claimed to be a gentleman. And frankly, I don't really care what gentlemen prefer.
Gentlemen prefer blondes.
Nah.
No, you prefer the brunette.
Or the redheads. Actually, it doesn't matter.
Ah.
Really doesn't matter. All right, Harry, take it away. Anything you want to say before we sign off?
Nope.
All right.
Please, go to Survivalist Freedom Center, get my tax statement, 222 pages, read it. You still got time. April 15th coming up.
It's coming up.
And remember, the Lusitania went down on April 15th. Lincoln got killed on April 15th, and tax day is April 15th. Isn't that strange?
What's the Lusitania?
The ship they sunk during before World War One. They torpedoed. It hit the iceberg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that another false flag operation?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But it had something to do.
You sure it wasn't Vietnam? It was.
No, this was World War One.
Okay. All right.
It got to a point. April 15th, these strange things happen. Isn't it strange? Lincoln got killed on tax day.
And he was trying to bring back the gold standard with the greenbacks.
Greenbacks, yeah. He was going to kill the banks.
That is a strange coincidence.
Yes. Take it away.
All right. I don't usually do a soapbox at the end of these shows because I usually just scream at the top of my lungs whenever I have something to say. But I am, Harry, if you don't mind, I'm going to take advantage of this moment to do a little soapbox for the end of this episode because there is something I did want to say that I forgot. To Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I got some news for you. Every time I've been telling you that I am a trans man, I was just trying to get around your algorithm. I am not a trans man. TikTok, YouTube, Insta-twats, Facebook. I'm not a trans man. I am a heterosexual, natural-born man with a penis and testicles.
Oh.
I tricked you. Fuck you. I may not be 100% heterosexual. I've seen a lot of T-girls that give me a boner on the internet. I know. I'm just being honest. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, once again for watching the New World Order broadcast. And just remember, we're watching you too.
Is watching. There are strangers